Ich war kein Thief, football cards, we're here to light the fire. Spitting facts and stats, you know we never tire. Bringing the heat up, that passion won't retire. Busting through the mic, our voices never expire. We ignite the spirit, never fading out. Light the torch, USC fans rise up high. On this podcast, we aim for the sky. Knowledge and entertainment never lie. Together we stand, let the truth amplify.
The POD as soon as possible.
What's going on, Trojan fans? Welcome back to another live episode of the Light the Torch podcast. And yeah, it is bye week for USC until so we have to sit on that loss against Notre Dame until next week when we get to take our frustrations out against Nebraska at Nebraska. So that's going to be another tough road game for USC. So let's go ahead and introduce the guys here. Don't know why they're kind of switched out here, but there you go. That looks better now. So sorry for not being here last Sunday. Just some stuff came up, but I'm back. So to my right, we got Mr. B Jones. How's it going, B Jones? Yeah, you might have to fix your mic. Let me see if I can change your settings here. But yeah, I don't. Yeah. But and to the bottom right, we have Guns. He runs our Twitch channel, and we just played today. And who did we end up beating? We ended up beating Wisconsin 49-14.
Yeah.
And but yeah, so and then to my bottom right, the guy who runs the streets of Los Angeles, we got Mr. Raul Flores. How's it going, Raul?
It's going all right, Bonnie, if I run the streets of Los Angeles, but
well, do you not walk the streets of Los Angeles then?
He runs it, I'm telling you.
I guess.
So technically, but yeah, and I'm sorry, I forgot to ask, how are you doing, Guns?
I'm doing good. No worries.
All right.
I'm actually just getting better, man. I don't know if you can still hear it in my voice, but damn,
yeah, you're saying
that weekend from the Michigan game, I don't know. I got caught a bug and I still have it but at least I'm starting to feel better now.
Shout outs to Kristen here. Welcome back from vacation. Yeah, not much of a vacation. You're refreshed from 2 weeks off. Oh, trust me, I'm not. But yeah. All right. So it is bye week. So you know what that is. We get to talk about just random stuff that are going on with USC. So we have injury updates and moving forward for quarter two. What USC team will we see when it comes to Nebraska, and things USC needs to fix in the bye week. And there's a lot of things that needs to be fixed. So let's go ahead and start here, guys. Let's get into the first quarter with injury updates and Guns, or whoever has the injury updates, because I've been kind of staying away from a lot of stuff. Go ahead and give us the injury updates.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much everyone is coming back. So Elijah Page was dressed in practice this week so far. Jakeem normally takes a day off on Tuesdays. He was at practice on Tuesday and today, so that's great to see. Floyd Buchard and Killian O'Connor were both dressed. They did have knee braces, but they're looking like they're nearing their returns. Zacharias Williams, he's still out, obviously, but he's getting some conditioning, so he looks like he's getting closer. So maybe in the next couple weeks there. Makai Sienna and Aaron Dunn, they were out last week, even though they're backups, right? They returned to practice good to get that depth back. And that's really about it. Also, AJ Tuateli, he was out Tuesday. He's back today. I guess he was like on a scooter. So he got a little banged up during practice, but he's good to go as well. So all in all, we're getting healthy, and we're in that's a great sign.
Yeah, definitely, it's a good sign. What are your guys' thoughts on these updates here and the fact that we're getting healthy and hopefully this results into something? But B Jones, what are your thoughts?
Exactly what you just said, man. So healthy now, so there's no more excuses, right? It's time to put in some work. And obviously, we can go away.
B Jones, something's going on with your sound. B Jones, something's going on with your sound here. Yeah. All right, B Jones, we'll come back to you. Raul, give us your thoughts.
Sorry, I got distracted. What was it?
What are your thoughts on the updates, the injury updates that we're getting from or from Guns and like
Yeah.
all the people that we're getting back? Oh, now he's frozen. All right, this is going great. All right, so it's definitely good that we're getting all these players back. Uh, Hopefully Elijah Page can get back healthy to be our tackle, and then push everyone back over. And I'm really happy that Killian O'Connor is coming back, even though General Reed has been doing a great job at center. It's just we definitely need everyone healthy, regardless of if you're a backup or if you're a starter. We just need that depth to be able to make a push late into the season. So, B Jones, are you back yet?
I don't know.
Okay, we can kind of hear you. All right, is Raul okay? Raul is on frozen.
I didn't know somebody that big could be that soft, had a soft voice like that. B Jones. Yeah, my Wi-Fi is acting up, but I think I'm back.
Yeah, you're back.
You're back.
I'm gonna say this, guys. It's just we might have some technical difficulties at times, just like the USC team. But we're gonna get it together, guys. We're gonna get it together. All right.
All right.
Regarding the updates, I mean, it's good to hear that Floyd Bucart, it's near to coming back. I was fearing that he could be out for the season or something like that. You just never know with those little knee injuries, right? So I'm glad that he's, coming back potentially, for this upcomoming game. So it's to hear good positive news when it comes to injuries.
Yeah, Floyd Bucart is definitely good to have back on the defensive line. He's been one of the huge bright spots when it comes to the offensive line here, or defensive line.
Yeah, I just read Kristen's comment. Man.
Roll, sounds like you still have not bounced back from the weekend. Guns getting hurting on y'all that weekend with all the partying. Trojan Dale says, does anyone know if Rob Ryan is back from his vacation? I don't know what that means. I wonder if that's some kind of joke that was on the last show. So. But
no,
is he actually on vacation?
No, I think he's probably just saying like
that the linebackers are nowhere to be found.
Yeah, basically.
All right, well, let's go ahead and move on to moving forward for the second quarter. How does USC move forward? How do they approach this bye week, and how do we just kind of end in a positive note the second half of the season here? So, Guns, go ahead, and if you want, give us how you think USC can move forward.
Yeah, I mean, for me, obviously, like we just talked about, getting more healthy, right? That's one step. To me, also is fundamentals. I mean, I think fundamentals we should be doing every week, every day, if possible. Right? We did that in the first bye going into the Michigan game, and it worked well. I wouldn't be surprised if you see more and hear more teams across the country do fundamental practices and whatnot and fundamental things in terms of offense, defense. So that's my big thing moving forward.
Yeah. What about you, Raul?
I mean, I don't know. I don't get paid $10 million. I don't get paid $2 million to figure this out. But I would say, just forget what the first half of the season. We're in the second half. It's a fresh start. We still got time to make it right. So that's kind of like the message I would be telling the guys in the team. It's like leave that behind you and just focus on the present and then future. And if we can take one game at a time, I think the sky's the limit with this team. I think we have the talent and we're more than capable of winning out. As long as we make the right adjustments, the team plays with a chip on the shoulder. I can see us, making a run for the playoffs if we can do that one game at a time.
Yeah. I think they've cleaned up some areas within the last two games, like Michigan and Notre Dame. That like the penalties have been really cut down, but then there's been some lacking in some other areas. Like we only had one penalty in the Notre Dame game. We had 3 penalties, but only on the offensive side against Nebraska, or not Nebraska, Michigan. So it's definitely showing that they're kind of taking those fundamentals. It's just the lack of containment when it came to the gap assignment for rushing against Notre Dame was just atrocious. So like they just need to be able to put it all together into like just one complete game, because I don't feel like we've played a full complete game at all. So yeah. What about you, B. Jones?
Back to Johnson, man. It's me. I'm working on the all week. The linebacker. I'm assuming that y'all can't hear me.
Yeah, we can't hear you, man.
Yeah.
All right. Is that a little better?
Oh yeah, that's way better.
Yes, no.
That's way better.
What the heck? Okay.
It's louder.
Well, yeah. So
there it goes. There it goes.
All right. So yeah, man. If it's me, I'm working on fundamentals, man. More specifically in the linebacker room. Maybe even consider a personnel change, man. There's been a couple of players that's really been killing us, man. It's just a matter of how long are you going to allow those players to kill us. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, those players that have great potential, but what is potential if you're not living up to it? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if they're not ready, you got to put somebody in there who is, man. That's just how it goes. Or you can't just continue to let the team get hurt behind, somebody's potential if they're not living up to it.
Yeah. I felt like they were doing like the defensive line was doing good with not being pushed back or whatever. It's just when it comes to the linebackers kind of filling the gaps, just it wasn't there, and like even going to the wrong gaps was not like we all saw that one huge gash that it wasn't even a linebacker. It was just a safety getting out of the position to make a tackle. Like if they would have just stayed in that position, they would have easily at least stopped a huge gain.
Absolutely. Yep. So, yeah, man. So on 4th and 9 to victory, they have a segment called Women Lie, Numbers Lie. Women Lie, Men Lie. Numbers never lie, but can be misleading, and we're saying that, man. Yes, we're getting a high amount of tackles out of our linebacker group, but where are these tackles being made?
5 yards down the field already.
5, 7, 8 yards down the field, and it's killing us. So yeah, man. Hopefully we address that, man. If it means a personnel change, then that needs to happen.
Yeah, I'm just looking at I haven't even looked at the box scores against Notre Dame. The box scores weren't even bad, really. Like the only big issue that we had was really rushing the ball, but everything else we were going toe to toe with Notre Dame. It's just I haven't really been able to give my input about what happened with Notre Dame, but it's just like I feel like that kickoff return kind of really stole the momentum from us, and we never really were able to gain it back. So
And then I'm gonna ask another question to you guys, and then the people in the chat as well. We're missing our top 2 running backs, right?
Yep.
Does Notre Dame beat this USC team if they're missing their top 2 running backs?
Absolutely not.
Because that's how you guys are judging this USC team. If we're running at full capacity, I'm saying that for all the USC fans out there complaining, right?
And not to cut you off, bro, but some of the holes that they're running through, man, any running back probably could have made some plays. Though. I'm not saying they would have beat us, but it probably would have been some big runs from their 9th string running back with the holes that they had. But we know why those holes were as big as they are, But just
But do you think they beat us if they're missing Price and
No.
Love?
No.
Oh no, they're definitely not beating it. Like even without, I think just one of their backs, I think we beat them because both of them, like, it was just so easy to just swap them out and just they'd be healthy each time. So if one of them was just the bell cow the whole time and getting tired, and then they would have to, yeah, I don't know about that, but
Because my opinion is like yeah, our defense doesn't look, our defense didn't look as what we think they're capable of. And D'Antoni would be probably the first one to tell you that, they need to make some adjustments and they weren't performing up to par. But, we got to compare apples to apples. We didn't have our full team. And I'm not trying to make excuses, but the USC fans are saying, oh, yeah, here goes the same USC team. Season's over. But if we take those two running backs away from Notre Dame, I think we probably more than likely win that game.
yeah. One thing I didn't like the fact that we weren't really stacking the box and making, like, there were times where we did stack the box to try to make him throw, but I just feel like we needed to go, like, just put everyone on that line, like
Exactly.
just like sell out for the run, like no matter what, like even do like goal line stands. I don't know, just like something to stop that run because CJ Carr was not beating us through the air.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah.
DeCarlos was doing his thing. He had, I think I saw somewhere where he only allowed 2 receptions for a certain amount of yards or whatever. So he was doing his thing. I just think CJ Carr, like, literally, that's what we told last, like when we were doing our predictions, just stop the run, and we did not do that. We disguised blitzes to drop back into coverage when it wasn't even supposed to be. Like, it just, like, I don't think they were put in the right position to succeed in this one here because this run was what killed us, and we did not make any adjustments for it. So
Yeah, I mean, and kind of what B. Jones said. I mean, I don't know what's going on at practice, but obviously, the we're not reacting to the play in a timely manner. So it's like last year we had seniors at certain position groups, and I think that plays dividends. And this year, I feel like they're still adjusting to certain positions and learning from it. So that might be the biggest reason why we're not seeing, that the D line and just in general the front seven perform up to par because of that. So hopefully, we learn from this these past few games and realize the mistakes we're doing. And if we can somehow figure that out for these upcoming games, I think that this, like I mentioned, I think this team is capable of winning out if we can correct those mistakes. And you guys might call me homerism or delusion or whatever, but I think we have the talent. It's just a matter of making the right adjustments, and this goes to the coaching staff as well. Lincoln Riley. He started off by saying the right things. He went and saying that we're one play away, right? He took accountability. So
yeah, definitely. So do we have any recruiting updates, Guns, before we move forward?
Yeah, we just have 2.
All right, let's go ahead and let's do some recruiting with Guns real quick here. So
Yeah, so the first one's not so great, I guess, but we mentioned CJ Lavender, modern day DB, somebody that we were looking at. Well, he did flip, but he did flip to our little brothers, UCLA. So it sounds like we're out of that picture and running. If you guys were curious on him, but somebody who is visiting this weekend, Jalen Lott, if you remember, a wide receiver out of Texas. Oregon commit. He's visiting this weekend. It kind of sounds like it's a family visit, right? His sister goes to USC for track, I believe, but she definitely goes to USC. But again, I mean, it's right. It's Chad Bowden. You never know with him. You never bet against that guy, so you never know. We'll see what it turns out to be. But the fact that he's visiting and that we're hearing some things, I think is a good sign. So
I think he's trying to disguise it as a
yeah,
visit for
no,
his sister to
could
make
be.
just to do a little sneaky little unofficial visit. He's trying to do a sneaky link over here.
Come on.
Wouldn't put past it. Yeah, so yeah, so we'll see.
But all right, what are you guys' thoughts about our little bro getting a recruit from modern day, from all places, and somehow I guess their little resurgence somehow is helping them out. What are your thoughts, B. Jones?
I think it's interesting considering that they're going to have a head coach in place. But I mean, shouts out to them that getting a recruiting win.
Especially with their GM or whoever their AD is, like people want him gone, and somehow they're still getting people out there. I don't get it, but yes, shout outs to Paulie Walnuts here. Let's go, let's effing go. Yeah, Raul, what are your thoughts
on UCLA with the recruiting W?
Or either that or Jalen Lott?
Yeah, I mean, good for UCLA. Like I said early in the season, I think they were doing something good. Obviously, coaching staff, previous coach wasn't doing anything apparently at practice because as soon as he left, they started winning. So he should have answered his own question. Do more. He should have done more. So,
my question is though, like, are they going to be able to keep him if they get a new head coach? If they don't keep the same staff, like,
I don't know. It's their problem. It's not
ours.
Regarding
I'm
Jaden
assuming
Lott,
the GM would stay, but because that was the big kind of thing with this kid was the GM, so it would be smart to keep that GM in there, given the fact that he's kind of helping him out.
Tyler on the group chat, he brought up say, hey, maybe Jeff, what's his name, Jet Fish, or what's his name, the Washington head coach, probably told him, hey, I'll see you out there.
Yeah, maybe.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, they're not winning so much right now with Washington, but maybe some of his players follow him down to UCLA. But did Demon Williams, is he from California or
Arizona?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but regarding Jaden Lott, I mean, it would be nice if we can flip him, right, and get another top wide receiver. It would definitely be nice. I mean, USC produces top wide receivers, even in our down years. So,
yeah, look at Amon-Ra, look at Michael Pittman. They're doing their thing. Drake London's doing his thing.
Yeah.
All right.
And I don't know if we should bring this up right now, but I guess it's a bye week anyway, so we can go a little off topic. But Guns, if you want to shout out the big recruiting win from the men's basketball.
Oh yeah, we got twins. The men's basketball team, they got twins out of New York. Both top 100 players. Last names are Ratliff. I'm trying to find the real names, but 7 foot 6'10" kids. Yeah, tall kids. So this is a huge win for Coach Muss. He was kind of missing on some of those top guys this past year, but I mean it makes sense to me. Like these kids got to see the plan in place first, right? See what it's all about, and then go from there. So. It's a huge win, regardless, if it's across the country. Yeah,
Darius and Adonis.
Thank you.
Apparently, they're the sons of Theo Ratliff, the former NBA player.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I did not know that.
We're just getting a lot of legacy players, aren't we?
Yeah.
All right, and B. Jones.
You want to say something?
Yes. Well, it's funny that Guns mentioned that. About they have to see the proof, right?
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like the football team just how long ago? Last year, right? So why are we crying, man? It was just last year where guys were saying they have to see it first, right?
Our fan base.
We have 1 year of decent recruiting, right?
Hey,
yeah. So I say what we said.
B.
Yeah.
Jones, how long have you been a USC fan?
I'm just tired of it, man. I don't care.
How long have you been a USC fan?
I don't care. These are
How long
men.
have you been following this team? You
I
know
don't-
this fan base. They are not gonna be reasonable.
It's ridiculous, man.
I-
You're right. You're right. I'm the crazy one.
Yeah,
So-
you are the crazy one to
Well, I already knew that. But you ain't telling me nothing.
What's the definition of insanity? Thinking the same thing will change over and over again and expect
Right.
something different.
Yeah, I mean, some of these fans, I don't know, like, what do they want us to do? Say, we fire Lincoln Riley, we fire DeAnton Lane. What's the plan? Who do we have to pick up? Since they're crying about firing the coach and how, Lincoln Riley's stealing money from my alma mater, $100 million. I'm sick of it. So what's the plan?
Right.
It's like,
I
it's
think we
crazy
got
how some of these fans just say this. It's like they don't realize how bad this program was before Lincoln Riley got here. And sure, he's not producing as fast as we would have liked, but the program is trending in the right direction. We have the number 1 recruiting class. We're 5-2. We're not 2-5. We're 5-2. We still have a chance for the playoffs. Yes, the defense doesn't look as good as we would want it to be, but we're 5-2 and we have a shot at the playoffs. The second year from DeAnton Lynn. I'm with you guys on some of the stuff. I feel like he could have made some adjustments that he didn't make, but it's all right. People make mistakes at times, and I can't question DeAnton Lynn. I don't have no resume like him, right? But everybody learns from their mistakes, and we have a chance, guys. So like, don't freak out, guys. Like I said, there's still plenty of games left this season, and if the team plays with a chip on their shoulder, which I think they will, they're more than capable of winning every single game that's coming up. I'm not saying they are, but they definitely have the capability of doing it.
no. Let's put the question out there since you bookmarked it.
Yeah.
So,
And I'll go on record saying this. My question to the guys was this, guys. Does this USC team win out the remainder of the season? My answer was yes.
okay. So in the you know what? Let's put up a poll here. Let's see what the rest of this. Let's see what the rest of our.
And then while you put up this show, Preston, you can take your 40-year-old. I'm sick and tired of his ass, crying ass all the time. Get him. I don't want him. Like, I've been asking for him to leave for a while. He's over here crying. Oh, I got a fake injury because he's not happy with the roster moves. Crybaby, soft, like Kobe said. He's soft. He's super soft. So yes, you can take him. We're not winning no championship anymore because we got a soft leader in LeBron James.
All right, I'll focus on trying to get this poll up here. But does everyone in this chat, 1 for yes or 2 for no, do you think USC is going to win out for the rest of the season? And there's no maybe in there. There's no maybe. It's a yes or no, according to Raul. Yes or no.
Nah, I miss Kobe, Preston. I don't miss LeBron. I'll give him his flowers. He's a great player, but I don't miss him, man. I'm not gonna.
So you think he's a great player? Does B. Jones think he's a great player?
This is a USC football podcast. I don't know.
It's the bye week.
So, no. Is LeBron a great player? Yeah, sure. Is he the GOAT? Hell no. It's as simple as that.
So Paulie says yes. B. Jones, can you put up a poll? For some reason, it's not allowing me to.
Sure, give me a second.
How dare you, Preston, ask that question on this pod right now, man? Hey, it's year 1 with Luka Doncic, man. So give it some time. Give it some time.
Give me a second.
And see, Paulie says no. I'm saying we're winning out the rest of the rest. Not that LeBron's good.
Okay.
I'm just messing with you, Preston. We don't mind those questions.
I cannot right now for some strange reason. DC.
But yeah, he's not the GOAT. We don't need 40 men, a 40-year-old LeBron. What we need to do is get rid of them, invest that money in other players that could actually help us win the championship.
Yeah.
He's
Now, those are facts right there, Preston.
Kristen had a question for me.
Okay, so B Jones, with what we are seeing with defense this year, are you concerned with Penn State or UCLA trying to grab Lynn, or you think all this buzz has been lost?
All right, so I'm gonna just be completely honest, and a lot of people ain't gonna want to hear this. As far as D'Anton and B Jones, the honeymoon is over. He will be getting critiqued as he should. I'm just saying that. Would I be mad if he leaves? Not really. I mean, I have faith that we will make another great splash hire. I mean, somebody probably more experienced, somebody who's willing to make adjustments when need be, and play the right personnel. So that's my complete and honest opinion on that.
All right. Let's move on here to the third quarter. Which USC team will we see? And this is in regards to Nebraska, because that's the next game, of course, and we need to know what team do you guys think we're going to see? Are we going to see the Michigan USC team, or are we going to see the Illinois / Notre Dame team? So, what do you think we're going to see, B Jones?
This one's tough. I'm gonna be honest with you, because we've been great coming out of the bye week so far this year. I mean, well, at least the Michigan game, but we have not been great on the road this year. So that's at least the question: what team are we going to see? You know what I'm saying? So if we can bottle up that fire that we had coming out of the bye week last week, and have it going this week, bottle it up and take it with us on the road, this team is unbeatable. If we can play like that, we win out. If we can bottle that up and be that team for the rest of the year.
So which one do you think we're going to see?
Why you do this to me, DC?
That's the question.
I'm familiar. I wrote it. I know. Oh, man. I believe the guys are going to be fired up, man. I was encouraged by Gentry, his press conference yesterday, or his media scrum yesterday. So if everyone can, get behind Gentry and his leadership and take on that same attitude, I think we'll be all right.
So we're going to see the Michigan USC.
Yes.
Okay. That's all you have to say.
Shut up.
All right, Guns. Which USC team are we going to see? And be brutally honest.
Yeah, brutally honest. I mean, for this Nebraska game alone, it's going to be the Michigan team that we saw on the field. So,
and what gives you the idea that that's going to happen?
Again, the bye week. The bye week to me is huge, regardless of the road, concerns and whatnot. Again, it's hard to win on the road. Okay, it's not easy, regardless if you're a top 5 team or a unranked team. So. The bye week is why I think we're going to be that team that we saw during Michigan.
All right, and is Raul there, or is he off doing his thing? All right. Okay, so I really don't know, but if history,
well, no, you ain't gonna do me like that and then come out here and say, no.
No, I'm gonna tell you who I think it's gonna be.
Okay.
If history tells us how this USC team is gonna be when it comes to road games, I think we're gonna see. I think we're gonna see a poor defense. I still think we win. Okay. The defense is gonna be in it for a dogfight. We're gonna, for some reason, make Dylan Raiola look good. But our offense is going to really still be if they're going to do what Notre Dame did, then they're just going to hold USC the whole time. So that's how you beat USC's offense, is hold us, and that's how you beat our defense, is hold us and not get calls. That's how you win. against us because we easily we went down that field so easily the first time, but then we started noticing that there was some holding, there were some defensive penalties that they were doing that were not getting called. So, but yeah, I think the defense is going to perform like Notre Dame, but I think the offense is going to perform like Michigan. So it's gonna be a tough game for USC. It's gonna be at a very hard place to play. Like regardless of how bad Nebraska is, they're gonna show up.
Yep.
So it is what it is at this point. But yeah, and I'm assuming Raul is gonna say that we're gonna have the Michigan team because he thinks we're gonna win out for the rest of the season. So, but yeah.
They should be more eager than ever to get a win on the road, though. Especially with having that bad team out from last
they're going to be
week,
eager. It's just, you can be eager. You can be hyped up to play a game, but are you going to perform properly, though? Like, I want to trust that they're going to perform properly, but right now, like, being on the road has not looked good for USC, even when we win pretty, like, against Purdue. Like, it was not pretty. So, all right, I can't get the
hold up,
it is what it is. So here, Trojan Fight says Ashton stamps LSU CB entering the portal. That would be a good pickup in my opinion. Who's Ashton?
Why you laughing, James?
LSU DB, yeah.
What's so funny over there, guys?
It's just because we had this conversation early in the morning. That's all.
Did you guys really?
Look, all I'm saying, I do agree. I think it would be a good pickup.
Okay.
With that said, I just feel like, again, I'd rather play the kids that we recruit. Again, another year under their belt in terms of the scheme, understanding that. And to me, the only way to gain experience is to play. So, again, we're playing Sellis. Conley's been in and out, not the last couple of weeks, but he's had some experience. Again, we've had some talented kids like Sermons. We had Chasen Johnson play, who's going to be back. We'll have Prophet Brown most likely back if we get the medical red shirt. Like, to me, going into next year, there is going to be more experience than going into this year, I would say.
There's going to be more experience across the board. The only thing that's going to suck is we're going to be losing out of EG next year. But the defensive line is going to be experienced. The DB room is going to be experienced. We're most likely going to be without, we're going to be out Kamari, and Bishop's a senior as well, so we're going to be out.
He is, yeah. To me, the safety room in terms of portal is where I would probably attack more. Again, just my opinion.
And we're going to be down DeCarlos.
Yes.
So we'll definitely see what they decide to do in the portal next season, though. But we're not focusing on that right now.
Unfortunately, no. Yeah.
And the portal season is going to be a lot different with the new rule that's been going on with the portal now. Like, what is it, only one transfer at this point?
It's only one transfer window. It's 15 days, I think, versus the 30 days, maybe even less, maybe like 10 days.
And it's in January, right?
Yeah. Beginning of January to the middle of January. So
and that's before spring practice, so that's good. You don't want people to be transferring right after spring and all that BS.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. Let me see what chat's been saying here. They've been talking some stuff in here, so I'm trying to catch up here. So anything that's worth here. The team didn't play like this. They didn't play like this rivalry. Let's see here. Trojan, no, they didn't. I'm just a fan, but it seems like Riley might need that, like a Coach O type. Oh yeah, and Coach O's he did an interview. I didn't see his interview, but I heard he did an interview about coming back to coach, and so I'm not sure what happened with that one. But all right, let's move on to the next topic here. Fourth quarter, things USC needs to fix in the bye. So we've kind of already talked about this a little bit, but I guess we can kind of expand on this. Guns, what do you think is the 3 things that they need to fix?
3 things, okay. Scheme. I think scheme is one thing on the defensive side. Again, fundamentals is another thing.
Oh wow.
Let's say the 2 losses, the tackling was an issue as well. So
That was the first time your microphone had issues this whole show, which was pretty surprising. But until now, it had those issues. But B. Jones, give us 3 things.
Yeah, just like Chris, everybody else has said, the linebackers, man. Got to get back to the basics, right? I mentioned that earlier. 2, obviously, is getting healthy. 3, like Dale said, man, the scheme. We have to have fronts where we have a hat on the hat. Meaning we have equal numbers in the box. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't. And what made me say what I said a few minutes earlier when Christian asked that question is because I remember saying this very thing last year. If you guys remember, I said the same thing. Like, why aren't we getting a hat on the hat? That just makes sense to me. I don't know why we're not doing that. So, yeah. So scheme, linebackers, obviously, and yeah, health.
Yeah.
Mentality too. I'm sorry. Mentality. We gotta come up higher. Thing, man. I'm sorry. This has been eating me up. How many times are we gonna let Notre Dame literally punch us in the face without doing nothing?
Yeah.
I get it. You don't want to get a penalty, but sometimes you gotta send a message that you're not just gonna sit there and get punched on.
Yeah.
And right now, none of y'all can do me if y'all just gonna punch in the face.
They clearly were letting things go through. Like they weren't like being really stingy about any kind of penalties. So you got to push the limits.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I think that, or Raul, since you're back, give us 3 things that USC needs to focus on during the bye week.
For starters, the fans need to.
The USC, the team.
Okay. I thought you meant the USC in general, total fan base, everything included. Joking. But obviously, you know, the Anton Lynn needs to take accountability, which I'm sure he is. I'm sure he's doing that. So his planning, game plan, and in-game adjustments that's something he needs to focus on and watch film room himself and realize the mistakes that were potentially made. So that would be my first adjustment. And then same thing with Lincoln Riley. You know, realizing where he made mistakes with play calling and understand what he could have done differently. And then third one would be, the players to take some accountability to themselves as well and realize their flaws with their game and focus on, improving that.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely took one of my thoughts was that it's all that starts at the top. Like the coaching really needs to be better, both on offense and defensive side. The play calling, I heard Lincoln Riley said that there were some plays that were just horrible calls to make, and so that starts with you, Lincoln. Like that Makai Lemon halfback pass or whatever you want to call that. That was a poor planned play at that point. And then Danton Lynn, you really need to kind of put these players in the best position. Like we know our weakness when it comes to like when we go up against these teams. Like we knew that Michigan was going to try to run the ball all over us because that's what they're good at. So we stopped it. But then you went away from that against Notre Dame when you know that's their bread and butter is running the ball. We know CJ Carr, like if we get pressure on him, then he's going to make his mistakes, and we saw that. So you got to stick to canceling, like stopping what they're good at. because that's like we had that same issue against last year against Washington. We went in there thinking that we're going to throw all over them, regardless of how good their DBs were, and yet we did not run the ball like they're really bad at for their defense. So, like we just tried to make our game plan work, make a separate game plan work, which is not how it's supposed to be done. You gotta scheme around their weaknesses, and clearly we did not do that. And then shedding blocks, like we could not shed a block to save our life. Like the moment that they got hands on us, we were locked in. Granted, they were hugging us, but still, you got to find a way to get off that block. That one block where I think it was Celis with that long run. He was like that. That guy literally just was running right next to him, blocking him off. Like you got to shed that block. There has to be a way that you can get off that block. And then the linebackers, like you sound gap assignment. Like there was no gap assignment. Like I would see, like it was great that you guys were shooting the gaps, but it was clearly the wrong gaps. But that comes down to coaching as well. So, but that's my 3. So. All right. Anything else we want to say here? Anything else in the chat? You guys give us 3 things that you think this team needs to work on besides just saying someone needs to be fired or whatever. Just give us some productive things that will help this team. But other than that, we can probably...
Before you move on, I agree with B. Jones. I came in when he was talking about if you literally get punched in the mouth, I don't care if the ref's there. I don't care if the coach is going to get mad at me. I'll tell the coach, hey, I had to show a message. We're not going to get punched in the mouth and not do anything. Like, I'm sorry, coach. I'm taking the 15 because, we've had enough of this crap.
Good.
So,
years in a row.
And I'm sure the coaching staff would have better been like, all right, I understand.
Well, like, it's a rivalry game, too. So you get chippy. Like, when it comes to UCLA, there's going to be fights. These people play with each other all the time, coming out of high school. So, what?
Oh, nothing. I just don't have the button that I need right now.
Shut up. They play high school football with each other. Okay, is that what you're saying is pause worthy?
Proceed.
Yeah, but no, like it's a rivalry game, so. Emotions are going to flare out, so people are going to throw hands with each other. But that's the joy of college football. These rivalry games, like things get chippy, things get extra, like physical. Like you guys weren't like when someone hits you, you gotta don't be a bitch. Sorry, like
and too many other ways to put that. Yeah,
like I'm not going to let some guy just hit me. Like in the face. Like
not even that. You wouldn't expect us to let anybody just hit you either, right?
Yeah. Like, and in all honesty, like one thing that kind of is annoying is like, where were his teammates? I would have attacked the guy too. Like you want like if I saw someone punch B Jones on my team, I'm like no, fuck that. Sorry, I have a sound for that.
Like if I see somebody trying to get crazy with B Jones in the stands.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be there to defend my guy, Like, it's just I don't know.
You got to have each other's backs in that situation.
So, which
not saying that they don't, but like, come on, you got to show some fire.
Yeah, I mean, we just like I said, guys. I still got faith in this team that they can turn it around. It's not like we lost versus 2 solid teams. I don't know if you guys want to say great teams or good teams, but we lost versus 2 really solid teams at the very least, and we weren't at our best when we took those 2 L's.
We lost to a solid run game.
However you want to spin it or say it, we lost to 2 solid teams, not at our best. So I feel like the team does have the capability of winning out if they put it all together.
Yeah. And I hope Lincoln Riley changes. Well, I know it's not going to change, but the travel schedule. So he's probably going to leave on Friday. Oh yeah. All right. Ready to move on to the college football picks here.
Oh, boy.
I
Well,
don't.
Yeah.
So who's winning right now, Guns? I don't know.
Yeah, so you won last week. 18-6 was your record. Overall, though, I am still in the lead. You did jump up to second, and B Jones is in last now. So a lot of movement this past week. So we'll see what happens
Oh,
in
that's where
week
the price tag
9.
came from. That's from you, B Jones. Did you add that?
yeah.
Okay.
All right, well, let's start it off with some Big Ten games. First one here is UCLA at Indiana. Anybody gonna go UCLA?
Well, is Nico playing?
It's a good question. I don't know for sure. The line is big, so I don't know.
Even
Yeah.
Yeah,
if
I
he's
don't
playing,
trust this
there's
anymore.
no way they'll beat Indiana. No way.
We said that about Penn State though too.
Yeah, but Indiana is not Penn State right now.
That is true.
True.
That is very true.
All right, no one's pulling the trigger. Okay, so we're all Indiana there. Next one here is Northwestern at Nebraska. Nebraska is the favorite at home. I have Nebraska. BC, who do you have?
Who are they playing again?
Northwestern.
Northwestern.
Northwestern. Northwestern's been playing pretty good, which is kind of weird. So I don't know. I guess I'll go with Nebraska. That's
B
a
Jones.
toss-up.
They better win. I would hate for them to take that L before we come in town. So yeah, I'm going Nebraska.
Yeah, I'm
Raul.
going to Nebraska as well, Guns.
All right, perfect. All right. Purdue. Rutgers is the favorite. It's pretty much a pick 'em game. I'm going to lean Rutgers here with this game. B. Jones.
Go Purdue.
Purdue, okay. BC?
Purdue. It's at Purdue, so
It is, yeah. Okay. Raul?
I got Rutgers. Rutgers.
Rutgers, okay, perfect.
you looking at statistics or something over there?
No, I was about to message you guys. I can hear some type of background noise like wind on one of your guys' mic.
Okay. Illinois at Washington is the next game. Washington is the favorite at home. And I just have to go with the home dog here, Washington. BC?
Yeah, it's at Washington, but
Yeah.
didn't they have their streak just recently broken for their home game?
They did. It was the Ohio State game, yeah.
I'll go with Washington. Yeah, I guess.
Okay. B. Jones?
It's out Illinois.
Illinois, okay.
It's at Illinois. I was asking.
Oh, sorry, no, it's at Washington. At
Oof.
Washington, yeah. Sorry.
And they're hungry. They need a bounce back. I think I'm about to go with Washington.
Okay, Washington, okay. Raul?
I'm gonna go Washington.
Okay, all of us Washington. All right. Next one here is Minnesota at Iowa. Iowa is the favorite, and I have Iowa for this game. B. Jones, who do you have?
So
Okay. BC?
you live in Minnesota, dude. Don't get jumped.
Go with my boys, Minnesota.
Minnesota? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't talk when we're picking B Jones because we don't need a mix up.
I'll just tell you to be careful, man, so you don't get jumped out there in Minnesota.
Raul, who you got?
What I do?
I got Iowa.
I got Iowa, okay.
Who you got?
All right. He's got Iowa.
Guns went with Iowa as well.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. All right, next one here is Wisconsin at Oregon. Anybody gonna pick Wisconsin?
Not Wisconsin, I guess.
All right.
No.
All right, last Big Ten game is Michigan at Michigan State. Michigan is the favorite. I'm going to say the same thing. Anybody going to pick Michigan State?
No.
All right, looks like we're all good there. Well, that was the Big Ten games. Let's get into these non-conference games. First one is California traveling to Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech is the favorite, and I have to go with the favorite here, Virginia Tech. BC, who do you have?
I'm gonna go with Cal. Like Virginia Tech doesn't even have a head coach right now, so
That's true. That is true. B. Jones?
I'm about to agree with BC on this one.
Okay. And Raul?
I'll pick for him. We'll go with Virginia
I
Tech.
go Virginia Tech.
I thought he was gone. I thought you stepped
Virginia
away.
Tech?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Next one here is an interesting one. Ole Miss at Oklahoma. Oklahoma is the favorite at home. I just trust Ole Miss better more basically, so I'm going Ole Miss here. B. Jones.
So it's Ole Miss and
Oklahoma. It's at Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
It is, yes. Mm-hmm.
Ole Miss is hungry too right now. They're just coming off a loss. Yeah, I'm roll Ole Miss.
No. Okay. All right, BC.
Good old Lane Kiffin. Ole Miss.
Damn.
Bro? Why you keep
Raul?
disappearing over there?
Oh, sorry. I don't know.
So he's laying back.
You like laying back. I don't even disappear.
You did it.
This one's tough, man. I was wondering. Some of you guys were gonna. Oh fuck! This one's hard. I'll go Oklahoma.
Okay.
Switching it up.
It's not a bad pick. They're the favorites, so I mean. All right. Next one here is South Florida going to Memphis. South Florida is the favorite, and I have to go with South Florida here. BC, who do you got?
South Florida.
Okay. B. Jones?
I don't care.
South Florida, top 12 team.
South Florida.
Top 18. Top 18. Top 20.
Raul?
South Florida. I don't know much about those teams, so I'm just gonna go with the favorite team.
No worries. No worries.
South
All right.
Florida's been low key really good. Okay, they took out Miami. No, wait, they lost to Miami. Sorry, they beat Florida.
Yeah. And then Boise State to start the year, yeah. All right. Next one here is SMU at Wake Forest. SMU is the favorite, and I have SMU in this game. B. Jones, who you got?
Same. That's on you.
Okay, perfect. BC?
I'll go with SMU.
Raul?
SMU, I guess.
Okay. All right. Next game here is Kansas State at Kansas. Kansas is the favorite, and I got to go with Kansas here.
You cut out again, Guns.
BC. Kansas State at Kansas. I have Kansas. Who do you got?
I'll go with Kansas as well.
Okay. All right. B. Jones?
Same.
Perfect. Okay. Raul?
Yeah. Is Daniels playing the quarterback?
Yeah, he is.
Is Avery Johnson playing? Or whatever his name is?
Who?
Avery Johnson, yeah, I said it right. The other quarterback.
It doesn't say he's eligible or anything, so yeah, I think so.
All right, I'll stick to Kansas still, though.
Okay. All right. Next one here is Auburn at Arkansas. Arkansas is the favorite. I gotta go with Auburn though with this game.
Same.
You're going Auburn.
Yep.
All right, perfect. BC.
Uh, give me Arkansas.
Okay. Raul.
Give me Arkansas as well.
Okay. Alrighty. All right. Next one here is Utah State going to New Mexico. New Mexico is the favorite. I'm gonna go New Mexico.
Guns, why? Why this game?
They fit their criteria. They're close. They're close spreads. You know. That's why. That's why.
What?
BC. Who you got? BC.
Okay, so I'm flipping a coin because I don't care. Heads is Utah State, and
you
tails is who else? New Mexico.
Utah State. Yeah.
Okay, so it's tails. So I'm going with New Mexico.
Hey, Jeff Rodriguez, I'm gonna count on you, man. I'm making my pick based on what you pick. New Mexico.
Okay. B Jones.
Utah State.
Utah State. Okay. The next one here is Mizzou at Vandy is where college game day will be. Vandy is the favorite, and I'm tired of going against Vandy, so I'm going Vandy here.
Hey, what's that?
B
Wind,
Jones.
man. I hear some wind, guys.
It's a jet. I hear someone is by a jet right now.
It's definitely yeah, man. I'm it's been kicking our butts all year, man. Picking against Vandy, so definitely going Vandy.
Okay. BC.
It hasn't been kicking my butt because I picked Vandy. So Diego Pavia for the win.
All right. Raul.
Yeah, Diego Pavia. I called it last week, and he didn't disappoint. So I'll go again.
Shout outs to Polly.
All right. Next one here is BYU going to Iowa State. Iowa State is the favorite. I gotta go with the Cougs. BYU. BC, who do you got?
I don't know why Iowa State is favored. They were just because they were ranked at the very beginning. They're
at home, probably.
I don't care. I think they've lost twice at home. No, they've been losing away. Never mind. So either way, I still think BYU is going to win.
Okay.
BYI.
B Jones.
Yep, BYI.
Okay. And bro,
BYU.
okay.
Surprised you didn't pick against us.
Next one here is NC State at Pittsburgh. Pitt is the favorite, and I gotta go with Pitt here. B Jones.
Yeah, I roll Pitt as well.
BC.
Where is this at?
It's at Pitt.
Give me NC State.
Okay.
Oh, you should be making these picks randomly, and he guesses right, bro. I don't know how he does it, man.
Bro, what you got?
I'm gonna go Pitt, but
Okay. Okay. All right. Next one here is San Diego State at Fresno State. San Diego State is the favorite, and I got to go with San Diego State.
You cut out again.
What you got? San Diego State, Fresno State.
Me or B Jones.
B Jones, sorry.
You're on mute.
Yeah, let's go with Fresno.
Fresno, okay. BC.
I'm gonna go with San Diego State because I don't trust what's his name.
Okay. Raul.
You're on mute.
gonna have to go with the California State School. I'm gonna go San Diego State because you know why? Forget Matt Ince. Forget Matt Ince. You can take the L.
All right, few more here, guys. Next one here is Baylor at Cincinnati. Cincinnati is the favorite. I gotta go Cincinnati at home. BC, who do you got?
Let's go Cincinnati.
B Jones.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Cincinnati, being that Baylor doesn't have a head coach right now.
Raul.
I missed the pick completely. Cincinnati Baylor, right?
Yeah.
Cincinnati.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay. Next one here is Texas, Mississippi State at Mississippi
Who
State.
who
Favorite
do you want
Texas.
Okay, you going with Texas?
Yeah. B Jones, who you got?
Good.
Texas.
You gonna go Texas?
Okay. BC.
I'm gonna go with Mississippi State. They're 3-1 at home, and Texas is 1-2 away.
Okay. Raul.
I'm gonna go Texas.
Okay. All right. Next one here is Texas A&M going to LSU. Texas A&M is the favorite, and I gotta go with Texas A&M. BC, who do you got?
Oh, this one's rough. LSU's gonna want some revenge, but I'm gonna go with Texas A&M. LSU's being exposed.
B Jones.
Same.
Okay.
How are they
Texas
ranked
Raul.
right now?
What's that?
How are they ranked number 20?
You know the answer to that.
Yeah, I do. That was a dumb question.
Raul, what you got?
I'm gonna go LSU.
LSU, okay. Okay.
Anyone else took LSU, or is it just me?
Just you, brother. Just you.
Yeah, I'm sorry you guys are
Sure,
wrong, but all right.
What? How many times were you wrong last week?
Not enough, I guess.
All right, next one is Colorado State, Wyoming. Wyoming is the favorite. Gotta go with Wyoming here. B Jones, who you got?
I'm going Wyoming too, man. That, Jay Norvell's gone. So.
All right, Wyoming, okay. BC
Is it at CSU?
at Wyoming.
I mean, maybe CSU could be like the next UCLA and start winning. No, we'll go with Wyoming.
Okay, all right. Raul.
I'm gonna have to go with my guy Samuel Harris, Wyoming.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Running back for Wyoming.
Okay.
Did you just learn that?
I know.
I just learned it right now.
Okay. Next one is Tennessee, Kentucky. Tennessee's the favorite, and I gotta go with Tennessee here. BC, who you got?
Is Kentucky ranked right now? No.
No.
It's a rivalry.
Yeah. I'm still gonna go with Tennessee. Yeah, Tennessee.
Tennessee as well, my end.
That's a rivalry game, right?
Okay. B Jones?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. It is, yeah.
And it's at
It's at
Where's it at?
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
Sam Green is over there. But I'm going Tennessee.
All right. Last one, guys. Houston going to Arizona State and Tempe. Arizona State's the favorite, and I gotta go with ASU here. B Jones, who you got?
Same ASU.
BC.
ASU.
All right, and Raul.
Who's Arizona State too.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. All right. Well, that's it, guys. We'll find out Sunday who's the winner.
All right. I guess that's gonna be it, guys. We really appreciate everyone showing up on this bye week. I know there's not too much to go over, but it's good to talk about the stuff that USC needs to fix on, and hopefully everything they're working on during this this bye week will come to fruition against Nebraska. So, but yeah, we'll be back on Sunday we'll be back on Sunday and just kind of talk about hopefully what we've seen during practice of this week. So we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Go ahead and continue to like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Share the podcast with any USC fans that you know that never heard of us. But what were you going to say, B. Jones?
Hold on. YouTube has a new feature. It's called Hype. So go ahead and hype this video, man, when you get a chance. So like, subscribe, and hype.
All right. Well, never heard of hype until today. So yeah, go ahead and hype us up. Be our hype man. So we really appreciate everyone here. So we're going to go ahead get out of here. And until next time, guys, keep the torch burning bright. Fight on.